Alright. Good evening. Oh, well, not evening. Midday, more like. Anyway, I got to basically where I was. Well, basically the start of chapter 2. And I mostly just want to get to basically the end of chapter 2, where I was last time. Right, you arrived immediately. And we will just establish the big areas wherever I can. And in the meantime, set me up. Right, I have, I think, nearly enough, so set me up an electronics factory. That costs 110. That's a bunch. And I hope that we just produce enough food, though currently it appears that way. I will try and research maybe even further food, or maybe build even further food production, if I can. I think until this is built we will probably have enough, but I realize we do not in fact have enough power. And we do not have enough polymers to build a new one. That's a problem. Okay, I guess I can just disable one of these if necessary. Because they also... No, they only eat 15, so I'd have to disable multiples. That's a problem. Yeah, data thickness, not surprised. We are negative on having more cryonic pods than crew. We are opening them, so that should change quickly. Okay. Before I build this, I actually am gonna need a polymer refinery first. That, however, does require a lot less production, a lot less workers, and a lot less energy. Second ship, a Ripley 2, yep. Send a probe out for iron and carbon. Because we will now need to start... Right, I can get rid of this. We are probably not gonna find any of that. Accident has occurred, not great. So, I'm gonna make it like this, in fact. Extract data navigation from the shuttle. Accident was in sector 2. Okay, at the... Oh, I still have a bit of carbon over. Eva airlock. Probe has completed its scan. Lovely. We have iron and a bunch of carbon. Not actually that much though. 140 iron about. I think you can actually just see, yeah, 140 and 124 carbon. 257 iron. But then first I need to build me... First, before we do anything else, I need to build me another... Can I actually just set these on high priority? No. Unfortunate. So they prioritize delivering 2 building projects, removing from disassembly projects, and then I think they prefer moving iron 2 places over retrieving iron from the production facility. A new request, okay. 60 iron, that's great. Leave the planet, gather the iron. What is the request? Ship casualties will not rise over 5. And a new request, pledge to awaken 100 cryonic pods, okay. 100 within 24. I do 6 per cycle, so I'm gonna need 15, 18 cycles. If I don't turn them off, I don't intend to. And then I think I may need some more workers in Sector 1, even though most... Oh, you already are in Sector 1. Even though most still should probably go to Sector 2. How many housing slots do I have open here? 4. Not great. But nearly 40 over here. So I can disassemble some of this housing. And just have like 4 homeless people for a second. That doesn't really matter.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Right, determine the cause of destruction. 2 electronics, a bunch of mineable iron. This can be built. Please retrieve the iron from the facility so we can produce more. And I guess I'm just gonna need additional carriers, additional transports, which I don't know if I can research those yet. And we are not producing enough food, I guess. Okay, Ripley... Oh, wait, I should have shot more probes out. Where? Here. Send a probe. Should make sure to do this at all times, whenever I can. How exactly have I done the iron to 50? Add that to 100. So we can just completely stock up. Same there. And then the electronics aren't really that relevant because we're not gonna have that many. Have you? You have unbuilt or demolished, so built a new one. How many workers do I have over? Enough. So next step is to wait for the 40 polymers, the 45 polymers, so we can build the new outside, the solar panel, so we can afford to run the electronics facility. And also more food, because we are apparently already running out. We've completed a task. Resume. Yeah, leave dog. Dog 2-2. This should get us... And I think I can already start delivering the stuff. Apparently we are still repairing. And now I can build the colonization training center, which fits perfectly there. If I just get rid of that. Sector 2 requires more housing, so let's just get that up real quick. 10 more. You don't have polymers. But we produce those within the 2 cycles, so not too worried about it. Another probe. Launch to here. And then our science ships can finally continue. Bergson moves over there. Ripley then moves over here. How much iron do you have? 83. That is good. Okay, we have all the carbon needed, so that one's a go. We have done 40 over 7 cycles, so I guess we're on good pace. I should probably research mining efficiency. Mining ships mine 20% faster. And then for later, I'll probably also try to research. Yeah, using reinforced exoskeletons. We also found some iron, apparently. Neat. We are out of carbon. Probe has completed its task. We do have enough iron still, currently. We have Plymouth. We do not have carbon. Which I probably need separate ships for those at some point. But we should be set on iron. I'm also gonna just increase your carbon prioritization. I don't actually need an electronics facility yet because I don't mine silicon anywhere. Technology has been unlocked. Do the deep dive apparatus. Science ship has arrived. We will... Alright. The planet Valiant is dead and devoid of activity of any kind. However, scans have located the remains of a ship in orbit of the planet. The wreck of the UN warship Huizinga its Valiant 71, a twist of fate. It seems that after hunting down dollar survivors, it fell to something even more dangerous than itself. We're visual on a cluster of UN emergency cryopods drifting towards Valiant 71. If we don't intervene, they'll enter the planet's atmosphere and be incinerated. Dangerous is not something I want to read here. So I'll recover the closest ones. All of them is probably not quite worth it. Okay, you are being built. How many workers do you need? 4. That's fine. We do have enough electricity, so that's not an issue. Food is slowly going down. At least the amount of food production. So, yeah, I can't fit those in there, unfortunately. Except like that. Which I think might actually be worth it. Because that means I can fit 2 more. Before using up the space up here. Those are gonna require 8 additional workers. Shouldn't be too difficult. You will auto-train. And that means I need 1 more electronic over in Sector 1. Has been delivered. Now we can put you back up to 5. This event I don't even know, Valiant 71. We have arrived at the source of the signal transmission. We found a cargo ship of an unknown class that bears a resemblance to those we use on the Tycoon. It is embedded with the rock face below a large promontory. Don't even know what a promontory is. High winds are making its balance unstable. 70 cargo ship. Recover data from the cargo ship and attempt EKP repair for cargo recovery. Let's attempt that. How much is there still to mine? A lot. Since there is already a bunch, I'm just gonna focus you on carbon. You have done it as the Reaper was retrieving cryopods. A valley of telluric bodies drops in Valiant 71 hit the sand ship. Fortunately, no damage was done. The cryopods have been prepared for. Good. That could have probably actually killed them. Oh, and I can't. Why can't I loot the boat now? How much iron do we have? 55. Colonists are being trained. We are not researching anything. What do I want to research though? Anti-nihilist conditioning reduces training time. The training time doesn't really matter to me. I think I probably need to research something for stability. No, I think we're currently still fine. I'm gonna do the fusion station. Because I want to prepare to unlock this.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Well, that sucks. Now you have extra hours. 100, yeah. You unload workers into Sector 1. Ship 15 from Sector 2 to Sector 1. Ship 20. Just so we don't have extra hours here. Turn this off. It takes, I believe, 1 cycle to get the people over here. Total lost 1. Apparently we have lost 1 worker, one crew member. Okay, go ahead and mine that. So we can launch more probes.
Population transfer complete.
Okay, that is done. Reactivate you. You back to Sector 2. Sector 2. I think that should be enough workers. No, we're gonna need a few more. Depending, those will actually recover soon. Sector 1 needs more housing. These are still producing nicely. We have recovered the cryopods. And now we wait again. Okay, we have minus 1.2 per 5 cycles. Have I researched the insect farm upgrade? I have. Whereas by ants increases it again. This requires all level 3.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
You have arrived at Plymouth. Yeah, establish infrastructure with you. Get metals from a new request. For 10 cycles. No, we can't afford to stop production. Shut down due to an accident. 2 people were injured. I think if it's just a breakdown like this, they cannot actually just physically die. Unless they don't get treated afterwards. Which we currently cannot do because the infirmary is full.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Right, I will remove those 2 and replace it with a better building. Science ship team has completed a task. The cargo ship, she almost broke up leaving the planet, but seems to have held up okay. 40 cryopods and 34 science. 35 science. This is just mineable. Stockpile fell to another sector during the last cycle. Yeah, because it's full. As soon as that ship arrives with its cargo, it should get rid of some of the iron. However, I think I'm just gonna start unlocking this. I do have enough workers here. And that should get me better access to maybe make a food sector. Also, there should still be some alloys just lying around in that sector as well. You're waiting for cargo, which should be delivered now. Or is it? I don't know, maybe. Where's the boat? Why is it not coming out? Ah, there it is. Yeah, it needs 2 trips, doesn't it? That's annoying. We don't have iron. You are getting repaired. We do have enough iron alloys around to unlock that. Fusion station has been unlocked. Unlock me the crop farm. Factories, the fusion station. Transforms 15 ice into 40 water. How big are you? 6 by 12. So not as big as the alloy foundry. Okay, we go back to mining dog. Some more iron there. Oh, the Bergson is done. We have also another probe which I should use. Over there. And I think we are now back to probe production actually, just about. We should have enough alloy? No, we don't have enough alloys. Okay. That's a problem. Unless you go down to, let's say 60. Transfer that over there. Build me another insect farm. Oh, they transport by numbers of 5. That's interesting. Because the ones that are in sector only transport by numbers of 1. Are we building? We are building a probe. Launch it. Anything down here still? This is the one over there. There's another one here, but I guess first here, go by 2 sides. Sector 1 has homeless people again. Right. Population. Optimize quarters here. Probe has completed its scan. Next probe. Okay. Bergson can go to Macr. You are still waiting for the remaining iron. We need a little bit more iron, do we? It kinda blows. Are we gathering up iron? The next ship should go over here again to gather iron. And the new sector, because it needs ice, I'm gonna build a second mining ship and a transport ship specifically for ice. That should cover that. And then the second mining ship will focus probably on ice. And then on carbon, silicon, iron in that order. Oh well, carbon and then silicon and iron in that order. Hello!
A new request awaits your
You haven't been able to sleep. That's, you know, bit of a time zone issue, I guess.
A science ship has arrived at
It's
its
going good.
destination.
Well, better. Been sick the last week. So that was bad for streaming. Probe sensors detect a trace of Dodo's EKP signature near Mac-R. Plant surface temperature is extremely low. Reaching the crash site, the Bergen's team found the remains of a science ship frozen in ice. Set up excavation equipment for 10 more alloys. Well, still coughing now and then, but yeah, it is indeed better now. The antibiotics have helped. New sector, great. Where the fuck do I place the workshop? Build me a road to down here. Where the fuck do I place the first stockpile? There. Yeah, good. You built that. I don't know. When is my normal stream time for you? Because I stream in my time at 6 p.m. Okay, grab that. I think I'll just follow the same population layout as I usually do. But first need to grab all of that stupid iron lying about. 4:30, okay. Yeah, that's a bit that's a bit early. Wouldn't want to be. To be fair, I have a relatively rigid sleep schedule. Alternative Life Center. Do I have the electronics for that? 1. Okay, sure, let's do it. Alternative Life Center is how much? +1 stability in the sector. Costs 70 in 1 electronic. Right. Deliver that electronic over to sector 1. And then we're gonna need a whole lot of iron. Yeah, okay, that explains that. Yeah, no worries about that. You honestly probably haven't missed all that much. Yeah, that would be like in 5 hours, so at like 9. Yeah, that is generally would be about normal for me to start watching streams then. I generally start day at 8 in the morning.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Science ship team has completed a task. Team was able to solve one of the many crystalline cavities beneath the Plymouth surface. Yeah, get a bunch of leave. No. Yeah, investigate. 60 at moment. Oh, second. You focus on iron for now. Nope. Don't focus on carbon. Iron. This is more like a city builder, but it's kind of in the vein of Frostpunk, in that it is basically everything is fucked, and you're mostly just trying to not die.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
And then accidents happen all the fucking time. Where this time? In the airlock, in the docking bay. That's not great. There's a bit of research management in there, but not too much. I do like it. I've played it a long time ago when it released first, but unfortunately back then the Unfortunately,
A science
the
ship team
performance
has
back then was
completed a task.
absolutely atrocious, which they have fixed at this point. Oh wait, right, I forgot, mining ships can upgrade. Plymouth, you have become, wait, you have finished at Plymouth, what lies beneath. Please get me that science. Also, can I, no, is still, science is still being used. We do have one more point of interest back there. Yeah, otherwise you haven't missed much except that I nearly beat Australia with a Solarius Vendetta build, which kinda surprised me. Oh, electronics, that's neat. Right, stockpile here, food. Population, I'm gonna need like one of these, and then an infirmary. And then first thing first is gearing up all the materials. Another stockpile. Right, now I can do the crop farm, which doesn't actually cost all that much, but it costs electronics. To be fair, I knew the company because they made Mechanicus first. Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. And that ran wonderful. So I kind of assumed that they knew what they were doing, and then this just is a bit of a what would you call that? Exception. Get me, what next? The DLS center I get. Actually, can I upgrade you already? No. Can I upgrade you immediately? Accelerated growth, food production speed is increased by 10%. It's probably gonna be necessary. Workshops and automatically repair buildings. Oh right, I wanted to upgrade the cargo ships so that it don't die to weather. It was, I believe, the latest, no, it was 2 Australia videos ago. That should have been, I believe, 50 or 49, something like that. It went rather well. Is there any more points of interest back here? But then I forgot to block. And her passive triggered. So I think the last point of interest is indeed over here. But for the weather events I'll have to do something else first anyway. Grab me more iron. Grab all of that. There's 6 more electronics. Ooh. Those should probably pay for most of the early crop farms.
Neocon protocols have identified a new planet suitable for our colonization test program.
Right, colonization test program. Let's see if we can do that early. Yeah, the amount of vendetta I got, the amount of empower I got in that actually was wonderful. I could beat most enemies in basically like the second turn. You are currently still happy. Ah. Crewmen feel that the quality of life is important to you. The fact that you have had time to provide them with entertainment alongside your other numerous responsibilities led some to believe that you're in fact not a human. Okay. 10% trust bonus. So you just provide plus stability. Great. So you are happy. You have extra hours though, which isn't great. Have some workers in Sector 1. We need 7 workers. Until we reach that, we have 60 colonists. I'm just gonna turn off you and the probe launcher. Unless I need it. Then, you are done. You're actually just gonna go to the wheel, I guess. to see if we can start the colonization. You have 18, you have 29. We're not currently building anything except this, which already has all materials. You need more housing.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Science ship team has completed a task. Yeah, otherwise not a whole lot. High quality lubricants upgrade unlocked for the workshop. Ooh. Have to check out what that does. I don't watch the Game Awards. Not really. So no, I haven't seen any of the announcements. New request. You've discovered the anti-monarchy's attack on the Pythagoras. Yeah, stability penalty. So you are now negative. You're still happy because you're just opened. Meaning I'll probably need a memorial here. I think the Murdoch Memorial is good, but first let me check. Do you fit there? Yes. Great. Okay, get that Murdoch Memorial. Cancel that. That requires 2 electronics? What? For what reason? Turn you off. Get you to... You have 7, so up to 5. Get to the...
Administrator, we have collected and analyzed enough data to locate the Pythagoras on the planetary system map via probe scan.
Okay. What is the game? Is it a roguelike or something? Because most of the games I currently play are roguelikes. 60 alloys, that's gonna take a while, but I think we should have enough iron dug out. Let's just collect 60 and then we have 75 more over there. How many workers do I have here? 18, so I can reactivate you. And launch a probe for even more iron. I've seen a video about that, I believe. There is something similar. Called, what is it called? This is the police. Where you do the same based on police officers. I'm gonna have to say, I don't really care that much for trailers. Something looks interesting, I'll probably play it. So, food-wise, the crop farm is 3x6 up to 9 crop fields. To produce a large amount of food, but you require water. Water in turn requires a fusion station, which is a tiny tad bigger. And that in turn requires water, and it also requires 2 electronics and 60 alloys. But I should be able to afford that, so this is 5, 6. So here would be a path. Then if I put the fusion station here, do I have space for a space building? No. That kinda blows. Build me that road. Yeah, it's especially if it's a cinematic trailer, because whatever. If it's not gameplay, I don't really care, and gameplay trailers, especially at the announcement, are basically never the case. One more worker here. Actually, we do have injured workers, so you go to Sector 3. Sector 3. Yeah. Makes sense. I don't even know when that was. But considering I believe it is for an American audience first, because that's some of the highest audience they can have. And in my case, that's like, if they do it at prime time, that's like 5 AM for me. Or 4 AM. And since I'm not that interested, I'm not gonna stay up. Also, they kinda blow at getting Game of the Years, which, to be fair, most of the games they take for Game of the Years are games I do not play and have no interest in playing. Wait, fuck, didn't want to get rid of that road. However, I can now go ahead and build me. I'm gonna need another 90 for the 60 for the... Okay, so the docking bay needs to be built first. As well as the stockpile. Okay. Yeah, nah, that's not feasible for me. Especially since, again, I have a rather rigid sleep structure due to my job. So I can't just stay awake unless I take vacation. I actually don't build that yet. So you need more housing. We do have 20 more iron here, 35 more iron here. Can you please get that? There are some just polymers over here. That's neat. You have arrived at Tetra. What do we have? I promised to detect an electromagnetic signature from an operational Dolos device. It appears to be an unidentified cargo ship navigating among the hydrogen and helium clouds of Tetra V8. Hail it. Yeah, then in Africa you'd have to be like, you'd be like also 9 or 10 hours of a time difference to America. You are gonna be polymers, and then polymers activate you to also about 50. So we can then build a mining ship and a cargo ship. What was it I meant just now? Probe has completed scan, probably over there. Oh no, the iron. 442 more iron, that's great. Where is... You are grabbing iron. Mining ship is currently coming home from Plymouth. And you are now grabbing that polymer. Wonderful. We can grab the remaining iron here. Get rid of that road. You can now be built. I just realized I need to disable you still. And first of all, build me another solar panel, which I think I can afford.
A science ship team has completed a task.
You have completed the task, wonderful. Comms to cargo ship was established, but the Brixton's crew received nothing except white noise. Right, boarded. It's always a bit of a time thing. You go down to 3 because we need that solar panel. I may want to research the higher energy output. This is all. Destruction chancing. Oh, they can be destroyed? Well, that fucking blows. Mining ship.
A science ship has arrived.
You have arrived. I cannot afford that right now. I first need more food production. Right, please build me that solar panel. External construction, 60%.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Sector 3. 4 crew members were injured. Thankfully, it was only a blower. Also, food, activate you. Please get some food over there. I may want to just build an insect farm or two. We have 13. How much workers do you need? 10. And then for food you require 4, so 14. That is actually less than... Depending on how much water you need, huh? Okay. How's the exterior built? 70%. Against the storm, I have it. We've completed a task. Found a... Right. Interrogate DPA. I have the game. I don't think I've started it up yet. I bought it on a whim. Which is probably one of my biggest issues. Just buying shit on a whim. Do you ferry iron already? Not yet. You also up to 100. Actually, I'm just gonna set both of you to 50. No, you stay at 100 because you are gonna need more iron right now. That's a roguelike city builder, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it doesn't quite fit there. Okay, get that up. Please finish the solar panel. Yeah, now people are starving. Which ain't great. How many workers do I have here? Enough. Just get me some insect farms. For now. I have seen that there are different... I have seen a video. And as far as I'm aware... Living most... Oh shit, mostly an optimized quarter does give a bonus. That's neat. And you have the Marduk Memorial. Right. I have seen videos of the game. And if I recall correctly, there are different races as well. Like, what was it? Like, various animalistic races, so like owls, mice or something. I believe beavers was one. Haven't played it yet. I have, however, recently bought... What's it called? Frostpunk. Frostpunk 2. Which, now that it is winter, I may actually play. Has completed a task. Great. Mutant enforced Protagoras to stop the system for longer than planned. The rebels gained access to command terminal and transmitted Protagoras' exact coordinates to them and the Itamananki, that's my parents, put me in his body and left me known forever. Recover the cargo ship. Okay, I now have you... Do I build a mining ship? Yeah, I need a mining ship. Build a mining ship. You are mad. No, it's sector 3. Why? Homelessness being over. Okay. Build me another house. Get rid of these roads. So yeah, I could try the against the storm. I did want to do so. In fact, I just never got to it. Which, again, is a massive problem I have. Thankfully, fun fact, I don't know how it is in Canada, but so I had vacation last week, originally planned, so I could stream a lot. And then I got sick. But the good thing is that if my doctor confirms that I actually was sick, I get my vacation days back, which is amazing. So now I have 5 additional vacation days I cannot take this year. Thermoregulation has been unlocked. Crop farm accelerated growth for more. Fusion station. Production speed is increased. Don't really need that right now. You have the improvised repair protocols. Get the self-welding. So you also survive over them. And then let's see, are there... I need silicon. That looks okay. Okay, you are done. If I understood that correctly, I'm gonna get the cargo ship. I mean, I know it because I've been here before I died last time. Though this time it's going better. Until now at least. You have extra hours, which isn't great. Is there anything I can turn off? Yeah, a few people have been injured again. Turn off you for now. As well as the probe launcher. Wait until the workers are back. And then we need a bunch of alloys over there. Hull integrity is still going up, so that's great. Fleet. We have you. You focus on water. And then secondary on silicon, carbon, and... Wait, I don't think you... Oh wait, you're just mining it, so that's fine. Secondarily on carbon and then silicon ion. I think I'll just get rid of the water. The hydrogen I think is for power production, so not really needed. There is some ice close by. We need a stockpile for said ice. Maintenance stockpile for ice. Though to be fair, they actually made it out to the wrong person. I am happy that they have electronic doctor's notes now, so I could just have that corrected and didn't need to go there physically. Really? You know what? I don't have those. I do in fact have those more than I have the iron. Do I not have any iron here? I do have iron there. I think I'll just release the microprobes. Because I do not have the materials to send an iron. I just realized that if it's in here, it doesn't apparently count. Sandship team has completed a task. At the adrift, we get a cargo ship. As expected. Wonderful. Cargo ship, the no, wait. Stop. We just take the whale we already have. You don't have crew. You will probably now get a crew in a second. You are negative from homelessness over 25%. Soon as that is built, that should be fine. Cargo ship is first moving back, yeah. You are now done with retrieving the science, so to Rokotonsky. Okay. And then you will gather water and food. You won't gather anything else because we don't need it in this sector. You need 30 more. For that you just need alloys, which we don't have iron for. Probe has completed its scan over there. How much do we have? 153 silicon, about 250, and about 45. That's not a lot, but probably good enough. You are on the way back. How is this not autonomous if it doesn't have a crew? Oh, it also has alloys and food in it. That's great. That's good to see.
An accident has
Fuck.
occurred in the Tycoon.
How are we looking here? We have our crew back, so I think I can reactivate you. Yeah, have fun. Good night. Have a nice sleep. Don't forget, it's healthy. I wish I could sleep better. Chevy 34, an ice giant. There's a bit of science there and an event. I'm normally high in concentration of metal isotopes. That probably won't do too much longer because I still want to... I'm still coughing now and then, especially if I talk a lot, so I probably don't do too long. I will do one later, if you're interested, which is gonna be probably Creeper World IXE. Continuing that.
Scientific team has completed a task.
Okay, just science, that's great.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
You have arrived at its destination, which is use explosives, establish infrastructure. I'm gonna do that later when I have the materials. Because for now, I need the crop farm. Do I even have the electronics for it? Yes, great. Have fun. Yeah, and again, have a nice sleep. And I hope I have luck. Last time I exploded. Build me the crop farm. How much water? You produce 40 water out of 50 cycles. In recent balance loss. Okay, so we just have a balance. Cannot be moved between sectors.
A new request awaits your attention.
A new request over here. Yes, we can definitely build another food source, which is gonna be the crop farm. And also you will 100 and 100, and you go to, yeah, for now like 30. As soon as I can place those fields. You can, how many can you deal with? Up to 9 crop fields. Gonna have to check how big those are. Because I think that's probably the better option for food production at this point, depending on how much water it requires. Also, apparently I can store a max of 1,000 water. So that should be good. Right, Ripley, you go to Deville 59. As soon as we have the materials for that, we're gonna establish that colony. Right, how much are those fields? Requires each crop cycle transforms 1.5 water into 1.2 food per cycle with an automatic harvest every 10 cycles. Can I harvest those manually? Right, let me just grab my calculator. So 1.5, if I do this 9 times, I have what, 13.5 water required per cycle, and that makes 1.2 food per crop field, which is 10.8, and those are 4x4. Which is a really, really bad size to have here. And they need to be directly next to the crop farm, I guess. Or like that, okay. There are worse games, like some of the games I've played long ago. That's a really awkward size to have, though. And now we need more alloys. So I'm gonna turn you off for now and put you down to 0 or like 10. Now to 0. So you deliver all of your alloys to over there, because we're gonna need that. Right. How much is this in total? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I get rid of if I just turned that one around, the crop farm, because it's currently looking this way. Get rid of this road. Yeah. That kind of blows that I'll have to get... Ah, fuck, I took the road out before. Definitely blows that I'll have to do this over again. But I think it's gonna be worth it in time. We are currently producing enough food thanks to the additional insect farms here. I think. Just barely. Okay, turn you around like that. Get rid of this road. I just want to set up the crop farm because I have never done that before actually, even though I played this game for like 10 hours at this point maybe. Never really got this far. Okay, I hope you survive the weather event.
A science ship has arrived.
You have arrived at... You're at Rototansky, Deville... Chevy 34, I'll probably have to check out at some point. Right. Did I miscalculate? That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But those are 6 and these are... right. Mistakes were made, but I guess it's better than... I guess I'd rather just have a little bit of free space here. And use up all of the space down there. That's 7, 8, 9. Except they need street access. So that also doesn't fucking work. That is a really awkward size to have. Is that even worth it then? Maybe. I'm just gonna have to build around and actually do it like fields. Okay, please deliver. I don't actually need this road now. Please deliver the iron, so we can produce food.
Accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Sector 3, yeah, that's fine.
The crew's trust in your leadership
What?
is falling.
How? Why?
Power supply.
Oh, do you require... The crop farm, the fields require... Okay, the fields also require energy. Didn't consider that. Turn off the probe launcher for now. The alternative life center. That gives us 11. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which require 3 each, so 18. Turn off the polymers. I don't think I need those at the very moment. Doesn't require energy, that's great. Turn off the carbon right now. Which means I need another another solar panel. Or I wait. Did I already get this research done? Yeah, I got it done. What else can I research for? To require less energy. Total survival families, that's no. Spaceship construction speed is increased, not really irrelevant. Terminal interface construction. Tell them what they need to hear, yeah. Make the repair better. But I'm gonna need that food. I disabled you. No, you just don't have energy, I guess. Wait, why not? Why do you not have energy? Also, wait, do you even need that road access? No, you don't. Okay, you know what? Load on autosave. How do I want to do that then? How much did we build here? Okay, we just did that. Okay. I think at that point, I now know how the crop farm works. I guess. I think. So I'm gonna stop for now. Have a save. Actually, I'm just gonna set up the fields and see if they actually do need road access. Oh wait, can I related entry? Placing fields, right? Need field. I should just read the help. Has to be at least 4x4 and adjacent to the farm with nothing overlapping it, but the farm can extend with the fields. Covering up to a total of 144 field tiles. 144? Right. Let's just build that and let's get the first fields up so I can actually see whether they need
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
road access. Let us get... we have 8 we can use, so let us get 2 up. They don't need road access. Okay, that makes that a lot easier. Yeah, that makes it a lot better. So they don't need road access. What exactly the energy thing was, I'm not sure. I can get rid of you for now, because I don't need that. Build me another field. Still don't really like that though, because it's, again, very uncomfortable numbers. I will unassign the mining ship, and you can go... Brigandine, yeah, you are unassigned. So the Brigandine just now lives here, but it's still mining mostly the iron. Harvest, okay, I can harvest, but premature harvest costs me food. Set the food to 50 and 50. So we can get some to Sector 3. For the next meal cycle. I hope there will be enough.
Accident has occurred in the
Oh shit, you require 2 active mess halls? Well, that blows, unless... 20% more crew members each meal. Please be done before the next food comes. Before the next meal cycle comes. So you yield 4 per cycle. And every 10 cycle you harvest. So currently you have 40 food every 10 cycles. That's okay. Oh, it's 144 per farm because it's 9 times 4 by 4. Right. Okay. If I just turned these around, I could have removed this road.
A ship has been destroyed by a space weather event.
Fuck. So that has unfortunately happened, in which case... Avoid. 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 I'm gonna have to avoid all of those. Then send out a probe. We need another way to get more iron and carbon. Down here. Iron for now. This is also adjacent to the farm, because it's, well, linked with these. Right, I forgot. Disable that. Thankfully the optimized quarters do help, I think. Gonna need... How much alloys... How much polymers do I have? I have 50 polymers. How much does it cost to upgrade it? 60. So I need some more of that. Right. Gonna check that next time though. For now, as I mentioned like a second ago, I'm gonna stop. Rest. And I hope you have a nice rest of your Sunday. I hope you have a nice evening. And later on, a good night. Goodbye.